Alright, so here is the deal. People, in general, tend to believe that certain things just won't happen to them.
I'm not gonna be the one who crashes into a tree with his car.
I'm not gonna be a passenger on an airplane that crashes into the ocean.
I'm not gonna be the one who gets lung cancer of smoking 2 packs of cigarettes a day.
Or I'm not gonna be the one who gets scammed out of his fortune. But I might, and you might, and people in general might. Why am I telling you all this? Because I talk about a lot of scams on this channel. Today I'm here to show you how these scams are happening to real people, to you guys. So I browsed through hundreds of comments and I picked a few right here, longer and shorter ones, where people shared their own experiences, scams that I might not covered, or just simply how they dealt with a scammer or what they usually do. So without any further ado, here we go. The very first one is from an account called Who Dat. My mom not too long ago just got her residency, so I come home one day to see her on the phone with a scared worried look on her face. I asked what the f is going on, and without putting down the phone she said they're calling about a scam or trouble with the FBI. So they asked for her social security number and she gave it to them. I was like, what the f, took the phone from her and asked what the f is going on. It was a typical Indian with an Indian accent. Immediately I knew it was bullshit when he told me his name was David Carter. I was like, f you, and hung up. That's when my mom said she gave them her social security number. So I don't know how to look into it and see if they have or are pulling a scam with my mother's social security number. The social security number scams are one of the most popular scams out there. The Indian accent that the comment talks about is unfortunately very real and it needs to be a red flag. But just in general, if you get a call about your social security number telling you that there is some issue and problem with it, don't share your social security number immediately. Alright, so the next one is from Carrie Sperenga and it's about a PayPal scam. PayPal scams are also very popular, so always be aware. Unfortunately, I am in the midst of some sort of a scam. On September 2nd, this guy sent my PayPal account 4 different deposits. Immediately following each transactions, they were all sent back. I do not know this person, but later found his email and asked if he knew about this. He said he noticed unauthorized charges going to me through PayPal and he called his company and they credited his own money back. Then he said there was a 5th transfer to someone else and he had to do the same thing. Well, now PayPal says that their final decision is that I owe them over $1,100 or will go to collections. I have had no luck in talking to a human. They will not call me back. What scam is this? Is there anything I can do? I'm sure as hell not paying for this. I mean, the other guy says it happened to him. Am I naive and he's the scammer? Well, yeah, probably in this case, that guy was the scammer. But this is a common scam that you can find in our PayPal scams video that you can check out right over here. The next one is a scam that is apparently happening in the UK. I answered the phone to hear silence. I said, hello? And then a woman answered. She claimed she was from my internet provider and that I was receiving slower than average download speeds. She did not ask for my name and address. This was the first indication that this was a scam. She got me logged onto my PC. At some time through the process, she handed me over to a man who got me to run a bogus website that claimed to be from my internet provider, but was not. The site claimed I was receiving much lower speeds than I should have been. The man then tried to get me to load Zoohoo on my machine. Zoohoo does nothing unless you complete the installation process, which I did not. I hung up and got repeated calls from these people on different numbers. My advice is that if someone calls claiming some nonsense such as they are from your internet provider, if they ask you to download something onto your PC, don't. That is really great advice, thank you so much. Anyone can pretend to be anybody over the phone. There are also scams happening in the online shopping world. Whether you're a seller or a buyer, you always need to look out for scams. We made videos about these kind of scams that you can check out right over here. In this comment, Shinoyahi, I hope I pronounced your name correctly, says there was someone who wanted to buy my VR headset and PayPal sent me an email with the transaction. They told me I need to send a €50 Amazon gift card to them to get the money. I cancelled everything, contacted the buyer and called him a scammer. XD. Gift card scams, just in general, are very popular as well. If somebody on the internet offers you a gift card for something or wants you to pay for something with gift cards, just leave it. The next one is from Meisu and it's about an online web shop. Warning, there is a fake company which is a Chinese scammer disguised under various fake names. Kaeria, Retroluna, Renlando, Grumetto. Your payment goes to a Chinese source. Well, I can't read Chinese. According to your financial receipt, but you will never hear from them directly. Weirdly, the scammers are so successful in their schemes that their ads keeps appearing even as Yahoo ads. However, if you go to their official fake sites and be full to order an item for say $8 plus $10 for shipment, the scammers will contact some American agents to send you a cheap little toy which is not worth more than $5. When you inform your payment customer service, say PayPal, the scammer will send you nonsensical emails under different fake names, as if bargaining with you, like, would you accept a 10% refund? What about 20? What about 35? Maximum of a 60? But hey, you have to send back the wrong item to China, and not to the American agent whose address is on the package as the sender. But mind you have to pay for the expensive postage. Of course, you'll never get any refund nor the very item you had ordered originally. The worst scenario occurs when you use your credit cards, as the scammers would steal all your information, and if you are not clever enough, you will be in a real financial danger. That is correct. Lately we discussed many scams regarding fake websites and fake web shops on this channel, so you can check out all of those videos right over here. And these fake websites and web shops are the reason that Scam Detector created the Validator tool. It's a great tool that you can use to tell if a website is fake or not. Alright, so this next one is also about a social security number scam. It's from Project Matthew 24 and I think it's just hilarious, so I'm gonna share it with you. Yes, apparently a car was rented in my social security number and it was found south of Texas border, and it was full of cocaine. I said that was stupid to leave all that valuable product worth of a lot of money and asked if it was in Mexico. They said no, south of Texas border. So I asked if it was in the Rio Grande. They said south of Texas border. So I said maybe we should call the Mexican federals, and they hung up because they realized I knew it was a scam and was just playing with them. I just love how people play with scammers. One of the reasons you need to read through the comment section is because sometimes there are people asking for help, crying out for help. Just like this next one here from J. Jerline. Nowadays, we used to get many forward messages in WhatsApp in the name of many popular names like Amazon Flipkart and so on. And inside there will be stuffs like spin the wheel and then send it to 20 people. You know the drill. One of my friends thought that it was true and all, so she forwarded to many people. After a week, she knew that it was a scam and said to most of the people that it's a scam, but she couldn't reach all. She's actually a very good-hearted and sensitive person and an overthinker. So she was feeling very guilty that a problem will occur to others because of her. It increased her stress level, and it's been 5 months after the incident, but still she is thinking about that, and it led her to take even tablets for depressions and so on. She's a good student and doing her second year in medicine. Now I immediately responded to this comment and try to help explaining how it's not that big of a deal and that this is a scam that's happening on a daily basis and it's not a tragedy. And I think it is important to know that you might get scammed, you might fall for something, right? Because you're not careful enough, because it seems very real. And even if you forward a scam message on purpose because you think that you'll gain something of it, or the people you forward the message to will gain something of it, it's out of pure goodwill, right? You don't want to scam them, so it's not worth feeling guilty or sad and depressed if it turns out that you forwarded a scam because you didn't know. The guilt is on the scammer. So I hope that she's doing alright. If you're watching this video, I hope you're doing alright, and keep on doing medicine because See, you're doing medicine, you want to help people. Okay, so the last one is from Ray Fan Ramsdonk. He says, there are many young Chinese ladies from all over China trying to get old guys in Canada and the USA to buy stocks. The ladies are always quite pretty and probably they are all fake photos. The idea is to carry on very pleasant conversations and then slowly talk about how they made lots of money in the stock market, so as to tell the guy that they are not poor gold diggers, which they probably are. Then they say that their uncle has inside information about some stocks that will go big in a month or a few months. This is to get all their contacts to buy the stock to drive up the price. Usually, you will buy the stock when it is at a high, and that's when they announce that the stock is about to really take off big. A day or two after you invest, the whole stock tanks down to almost zero and you lose whatever money you put in. This is basically called the pump and dump scheme. These girls get their clients from dating websites and also through WeChat. If you tell the ladies that you are not buying stock, then they drop you like a hot potato. This scam is very common. Scams coming from dating sites are very common. You can learn about those in this video. Remember, anyone can pretend to be anyone on a dating site and on the internet just in general. The question of your financials is a very serious matter. Don't take the advice of anybody you come across on the internet. But hey, thank you so much for watching. I hope this was useful, reading through comments of members of your community, of this community, and these are just a few of many. So if you want to see more videos like these, please do let me know. I also encourage you to share your stories, your experiences, because, well, they might get featured in one of the videos. So yeah, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more scam prevention content, and also hit the like button if you enjoyed. It helps a lot. But that's it for today. My name is Dom. I was your host. I'm going to see you in the next video, and you watched Scam Detector.